So one of the first things I did at the start of the month, this may even be at the end of May, I can't remember. It was the Art Crate box. They messaged me and asked if I wanted to do one, I guess, and I was like, sure, free stuff. And then they sent me it, and I got an email, and there was so much stuff. I had to do like a post, and I had to do a story, an unboxing, put hashtags, put links, and I was like, damn, this is a lot of work for some free pens. So yeah, I've decided not to do any more like freebie stuff. I know a lot of people do it. That's kind of one of the reasons I did, is because I saw a couple of other people do the Art Crate box, and I thought, oh, that looks kind of fun. So I thought I would do it. Also, let's be honest, guys, it is nice when people want you to do stuff, like when they like, yeah, you're cool, and maybe you want some free stuff to do and shout us out. You know, it's a nice feeling, I guess. Feeds the ego. But yeah, I don't think I'll do it. I actually had another message on Instagram the other day from someone. I can't remember who it was, but I said no thank you. I said thank you, no thank you. Yeah, I think I'm just not going to. I don't have the time, guys, either. I like literally do not have the time. So the art crate was, I know I'm just rambling right now. I haven't done a voiceover for months. I do apologize. But it was a whole bunch of paint pens, which I thought was very ironic, as I had just literally bought a whole bunch of paint pens because I really got into them in June, end of June, and no, the start of, I forgot what month it is. I got into them end of May, start of June, and I bought a whole bunch. And then I got the paint pens, and I didn't really know what to do. I didn't want to do a whole paint pen drawing because I wasn't really comfortable with them yet. And I had just seen a whole bunch of these Eurasian siskin birds that we saw when we were out on a little trip. And they were such cute little birds. So I did some doodles in my sketchbook. And then I basically copied those doodles. So they were all kind of, I wanted them to be like a little bit jerky, but also really graphical. And I used the paint pens really simply, as you can see, just as the background. And use the pencil sketch as the main detail, and I actually really love how these guys turned out. I actually have them on my wall, hanging up on my art wall. So yeah, Art Crate, you know, tell me, do you buy them? Do you like them? I'm not really into subscription boxes anymore. So that was Art Crate. Thanks Art Crate for the free box. Okay, moving on. So this is a bit random. We ended up going to a place down the road called Foulshaw Moss, and we went very late at night. Well, not really late, like 8:30. It wasn't. Nothing was open. Normally, I think there's a ranger there or something. Nothing was open. It was very quiet. We were the only people there. Beautiful night, but I was only wearing a t-shirt, and it was freezing. The wind whipped up, and I was so cold. But it was beautiful. They have a project here for the ospreys, the birds, and they actually have a webcam that you can look at the ospreys online, and you can see them in their nest. We couldn't see them through our binoculars or anything, but we did have a nice little walk around and look at all of the trees. We didn't really see many birds. We saw one pheasant on the way out. But yeah, nice little place to go. Definitely we'll take a jumper next time I go though. But just a new little place and a new walk in the list of walks that we can do. So that was Foulshaw Moss. Just a nice little evening stroll. Look at that sunset. And now we are coming to the main part of June, which is when we went to London. We only went there for 4 days, but it does feel like a big part of June, mainly because London is busy as all heck. And always exhausts me every time I go. So we did end up finding a few little green spots. I can't remember exactly where this is. Kensington Gardens, I think. Look, I can't even tell you're in London. Oh, no, we're back again. Found this massive pond and lots of birds that I'm used to, obviously. But man, they were noisy and they were smelly. We ended up going to the Natural History Museum to see the dinosaurs. I haven't been since I was a kid, but I just remembered the huge whale, and I really wanted to see the whale again. We only were here for maybe an hour and a half. We got there really early as it opened, and honestly there were so many people, guys. I I couldn't handle it. It was just too noisy, too crowded, too many kids, and I made a quick escape. We looked at all the important stuff, the dinosaurs, the birds, and then we were out of there. So we had a walk around the centre of the city. It was really nice. It was quite a good, I don't really know what to say about London, to be honest. I mean, look, there's people, there's flags, there's buildings. I did take a few photos. I'm not sure if I'll draw anything from here. One of my favourite places is the National Gallery. I thought it was bigger than this. I remembered it a lot bigger from being a kid and a teenager, and in my 20s. I've been here quite a lot. It's free, it's in Trafalgar Square, and they have quite a lot of paintings that I don't know from the olden days, the 1500s, the 1300s. And I asked one of the guys who was, like one of the people that was just chilling, the guards, can you please point me in the direction of the 20th century? So I made a beeline for the 20th century, and here's some paintings from people that I knew, and I was like, I know that bro, and I know that dude, and I've studied that guy, so that was pretty cool. For my birthday meal, we went out to this place called, actually this was the day after my birthday, but it was like birthday drinks and nibbles at this place called The Alchemist, and they had these fancy cocktails, and we had lots of yummy food, and it was really nice. We went out for a few nice places. I did get really tired walking around. I'm not used to walking so much like in a city. It's a lot different than walking in the country, especially because I wasn't wearing my walking boots. So when we finally got to the last part of the trip, which was to see Billie Eilish, I was very happy that we got to sit down. A part of me really wished I was in the crowd. I used to love going to concerts when I was younger and chilling out in the crowd. Not chilling, I mean, it wasn't really chill, but jumping up and down, screaming, mosh pitting, whatever. But instead we got to sit down and have a couple of drinks and watch from up here, and it was amazing. Billie Eilish, she was so good. There was also someone who came on before. I'll pop her name on in the description because I can't remember right now. But yeah, the actual show was so good, and this was my main birthday present from Martin, and it was such a good birthday present. I've never been to a concert as big as this. The only places I've ever been are like, this person's playing solitaire on her phone, by the way. Thought that was funny. The only places I've been to are like really small venues where it's standing only and you can get quite to the front of the crowd and stuff. So yeah, she was amazing. The night was awesome and really great birthday. Busy long weekend in London, but it was fun. So this next section is a bit personal, getting deep, guys. I want to basically get healthier. I've been taking lots of videos about hikes and stuff, and I was editing this particular video together for another video. I think I'm going to be doing like a sketch and chat, and just seeing myself on camera. I have seen myself on camera before, obviously, but I'm seeing myself more and more now, and I'm just not comfortable with how I look, and also how I feel when I'm hiking up the mountains. I really want to be a lot fitter and a lot more nimble, more like a mountain goat rather than a mountain sloth. So I definitely want to get healthier, and I thought I would show you this just to kind of do a little intro to that. I actually ended up going to the doctor's the other day, got some blood work done, and I do have some high numbers in some things like my cholesterol and my blood sugar. So obviously you want to nip those things in the bud, reverse that before I get serious health problems. So I just wanted to share this with you. It won't be a big part of my vlogs. Maybe every month I'll just show you something, a new recipe I've done. Look at me struggling over these rocks. A recipe, a new sport, maybe a hike. I don't know. I just want to kind of like, don't be crazy and have my own like April loses weight YouTube channel, but just something every week to kind of motivate me and to share it with you guys, because I know this is mainly an art channel, but also I'm hoping that you're interested in me as a person. I guess I'm interested in other people when I watch their vlogs as a person. So yes, the thing for this month is we got paddleboards, guys. and very exciting. I have posted a few things on Instagram, but we got paddle boards. This is our very first trip. We went to a place called Felfoot Park, which is about 20 minutes from us, and it is on the south end of Lake Windermere. And then right in front there you can see is a river. That's River Levens, and it goes off to the left, and then you can also paddleboard out to the right. So we went, I can't remember, it was a weekend. We got our paddleboards out. Martin's been a couple of times before, but this is my first time. And just pumping the paddleboards up was a mission. It's quite difficult. I actually timed myself the other day, and it took me 9 minutes to pump them up. So I'm gonna see if I can get faster pumping them. But yeah, so we've been paddleboarding maybe like 6 times now. Oh my gosh, look at me struggling. Once with Martin's dad, we went last weekend. We also took my mum and her partner Marty. That was really fun. They both fell in, everyone falls in. It's hilarious to see, I love it. I fell in the first time and it was fine. I haven't fallen in since. I did jump in Lake Windermere because it was so hot. But what I do is I normally stand up, and I will be up for between 3 minutes to 10 minutes, I guess, depending on how shaky I get. And then when I feel like my legs are a bit shaky and jelly, I kneel down again, because I think the micro movements of balancing is what my legs aren't used to, so they get tired quite quickly. But hoping to gain more confidence with each time I go out. And it's just a super fun, chill sport, I guess. So let me know if you paddleboard, if you want to. It's really fun. Definitely recommend it. Maybe hire one for us. We bought them because to hire it's really expensive, and I knew that I wanted to do it for a long time. But I mean, I guess I kind of hoped I wanted to do it, because imagine if I did it and I hated it, but I didn't. I loved it. So yeah, let me know if you guys do it. It'd be really interesting to hear if you do, and where you paddleboard, and how much you love it. So like I mentioned, in June it was my birthday, and I did get a few little treats. So I wanted to share these here. The first thing I got were these Inktense sticks. They're the Dough and Inktense sticks. You can also get the Dough and Inktense pencils, which I don't have. I didn't get these on my birthday, but we were in an art shop, and Martin was like, do you want to get something for your birthday? And I said, oh Martin, you've already got me too much, but okay. So I literally looked for so long, because I don't need anything else, guys. I have so much. But I saw these and I thought they could be kind of fun. And I have played with them a few times, but they're just so bright and vibrant. I'm not quite sure how they're going to fit into my art yet. So I'm going to keep playing around with them. I'm sure we can make it work. Like Tim Gunn says, make it work, April. They are really fun to play with. I just need a bit more practice, I think. So yeah, those were the Inktense pens, making a big mess in my sketchbook there. Next up is a bit random. It's these tempura sticks, which Martin's mum got me. I actually put them on my birthday list. And I saw these in, I think it was a Domestica course. I saw someone, was it Maru Godas, I think, was using these tempura sticks. And I was like, well, what are these? Like basically paints in sticks. They're kind of like a paint pen, but less messy, I guess. And they have a really weird texture. When you put them on the page, you can touch them and they're quite oily. They almost feel like an oil paint. But then after about 3 to 4 minutes, they dry and you can paint over them. They're completely matte. They're really fun. I haven't used them much yet, but I'm really looking forward to experimenting with them. Another thing I got for my birthday was this little pencil thingy bob, which I got from Martin's mum again. I wish they had bigger holes to put my paint pens in, but they don't. It has been super helpful though. I've done a few plein air sketches with them, and yeah, they are fun. And we're going to do a plein air sketch now. I'm getting ready, got some more stuff. This isn't for my birthday, this is just testing out some new things that I bought over the last month. One of the things were walking sticks. So we've wanted to try walking sticks for ages, especially going downhill. I don't have much confidence. And this is Martin walking with actual sticks. I don't know if you remember this from like winter. And I got the same pose of him walking in the same forest with proper sticks. So we wanted to try them out to see if our hikes were easier, and we've only used them a couple of times, but I think they're definitely going to help. I also got this little foam seat that I saw Melanie Chadwick have in one of her videos, so I copied her and got one myself and tested it out. So we are sitting at the top of Scout's Scar. We went for a little hike. We used our sticks to get up there. Sat down on the little foam seat. Oh, that was scary. And now I'm testing out my new little pencil pouch that I got for my birthday to do some sketching. And when we were in London, when we went to that art shop, Martin actually bought his own little watercolour kit because he wanted to, I don't know if he wants to super get into art. I don't think he does. It's just like a little something to do when we're out, because sometimes when I want to draw, I feel like maybe he's waiting for me for ages, because he likes to take photos, but obviously it doesn't take super long to take a photo sometimes. So maybe he wanted to do this so we have like something to do together when we're out. I don't know. It's nice though. We sat at the top and we sketched, and I just love the difference between this image. We basically painted the same thing, and I went with like blue and pink and orange, which obviously is not realistic. And then Martin's is like green and natural, which is, I thought was funny. And then one of the very last things we did last month was a trip up to Loughrigg Fell, which, is it Loughrigg? I think it's pronounced Loughrigg, which is a place we've been to so many times. We've never walked to the top though, but it's by Rydell and Grasmere, the lakes, and also Rydell Caves, which we've walked so many times. We take everyone that visits us there, and it's just a really lovely walk. We've done it a few times now. So basically we did that walk, and then instead of doing like a circular walk around the lakes, we just hopped up the hill here and walked up to Loughrigg Fell. It was quite an easy walk. It's not very far at all. There are these steps which are a little bit hard going, especially because we did it on a Thursday evening after work and it was really hot. But the view is beautiful. It was a lovely night. We had a little picnic at the top, and this is actually the last fell that we have walked. So we haven't walked a fell for almost a month, I'd say, because we had my mum visiting, then we had Martin's parents visiting, and then we spent an entire weekend just cleaning the house, if you can believe that. So yeah, we definitely want to get back into our walks. If you guys don't know, there are 214 fells, the Wainwright fells, which are by Alfred Wainwright. He mapped them all out, and it's a challenge that people like to do. So obviously now that we live in the Lake District, we want to do it too. This was number 9, I believe, so not many to go. What, 203, 204, I think. So yeah, we want to get on that. We want to bust out at least one a week, or maybe a couple at the weekend. And yeah, so that's basically the end of the vlog, guys. There's a little bit more walking down the hill, but I just wanted to say thanks so much if you got to the end of the vlog. I know that I haven't been around for a good 6 weeks or so. I really needed a break, and I don't know, I just kind of got out of making art and stuff and being on social media. I think I just needed a break and just to kind of like miss it a little bit. So I have missed making videos and chatting with you all online and posting art and things, and even making art. I haven't been doing that much recently. So I'm going to try and get back into a nice little schedule and post a video once a week here again. Get back to making daily art and hopefully even streaming in the very near future. So yeah, keep an eye out if you enjoy that. I'm thinking about doing one on Twitch and one on YouTube just to kind of shake things up a little bit. But that was what I did in June. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're having a lovely July and a lovely day, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.